the fired-up financial coach who makes everyone believe they can build wealth, starting today. You work hard, you try to save, but somehow at the end of every month, the money's just gone, and you don't even know where it went. What if I told you the problem isn't your income, it's not your job, it's not the economy? The real reason you're always broke is happening inside your mind, and nobody is talking about it. Stay with me, because the next 10 minutes could completely change how you see money forever. Welcome to Wealth Masonry, where we build your financial future brick by brick. I'm glad you're here today because this video is different. We're not talking about budgeting apps or side hustles today. Today, we're going deep into the psychology of why so many hardworking people stay broke their entire lives, and more importantly, how to break free. Let's build. Here's something nobody told you growing up. Your relationship with money was formed before you were 10 years old. Think about it. What did you hear about money as a child? Did you hear, "We can't afford that"? Did you watch your parents stress about bills? Did money always feel like something scarce, something to fear? That programming is still running in your brain today. Psychologists call this your money blueprint. It's the set of beliefs you absorbed as a child that now control every financial decision you make as an adult without you even realizing it. If you grew up hearing money is the root of all evil, your brain will unconsciously push money away. If you grew up seeing money cause stress, your brain will avoid thinking about finances altogether. This is not your fault, but it is your responsibility to change it, and that starts with awareness. Here's a pattern that keeps millions of people broke, and most of them don't even notice it. You have a hard day, your boss stresses you out, you feel overwhelmed, and suddenly you find yourself buying something online, new shoes, fast food, a subscription you don't need. It feels good for about 20 minutes, then the guilt hits. This is called emotional spending, and science explains exactly why it happens. When you're stressed, your brain releases cortisol, the stress hormone. To escape that feeling, your brain seeks a dopamine hit, the pleasure chemical. And spending money triggers dopamine almost instantly. So your brain actually learns stress equals spend. And every time you do it, that pattern gets stronger. The result? You work hard all month, life stresses you out, and your brain spends your paycheck trying to feel better. Brick by brick, your wealth gets torn down, not by bad luck, by a pattern nobody taught you to recognize. There are two ways to see money, through a scarcity mindset or an abundance mindset. People with a scarcity mindset believe there is never enough. Money feels limited. Opportunities feel rare. And here's the dangerous part. When you believe there's never enough, you make desperate decisions. You take the first job offered instead of negotiating. You spend money the moment you get it because your brain doesn't trust it will last. You avoid investing because losing even a little feels catastrophic. Psychologists at Princeton University did a study and found that financial stress actually reduces cognitive function, meaning being broke makes it harder to think clearly about money. It becomes a vicious cycle. The scarcity mindset keeps you reactive instead of strategic, and reactive people rarely build wealth. The shift happens when you start asking different questions. Instead of, "How do I survive this month?" you start asking, "How do I build something that lasts?" That one mental shift is worth more than any budgeting tip I could give you. This one is uncomfortable, but I need you to hear it. Many people subconsciously don't believe they deserve to be wealthy. And so every time money starts to accumulate, they find a way to get rid of it. They get a bonus and immediately spend it all. They start saving, then suddenly find an emergency that wipes it out. They get a raise, and their lifestyle inflates to match it exactly. Psychologists call this self-sabotage, and it's rooted in something called your financial thermostat. Just like a real thermostat keeps your house at a set temperature, your mind has a set point for how much money feels normal to have. If your thermostat is set to broke, your brain will unconsciously make decisions that bring you back to broke every single time. The only way to change it is to reprogram that thermostat through new beliefs, new habits, new identity. You have to start seeing yourself as someone who builds wealth before the wealth actually arrives. That's not wishful thinking, that's neuroscience. So how do you actually fix this? Here are 3 steps you can start today. Step 1. Audit your money beliefs. Grab a pen, write down every belief you have about money. Rich people are greedy. Money doesn't grow on trees. I'm just not good with money. Write them all down. Then ask, where did this belief come from? Is it actually true? Most of the time, it's not. Step 2. Track every purchase for 7 days. Not to judge yourself, just to see the pattern. You will be shocked at what emotional spending looks like when you actually see it written down. Awareness is the first brick. Step 3. Change your identity before your bank balance. Start telling yourself, I am someone who builds wealth. Say it daily. Write it down. It sounds simple, but your brain believes what you repeat, and the actions follow the identity. Wealth masonry is not just about money strategies. It's about becoming the kind of person who builds wealth naturally, brick by brick, because your mindset, your habits, and your identity are all aligned. You are not broke because you're lazy. You're not broke because you're unlucky. You're broke because nobody ever taught you the psychology behind money. But now you know, and knowledge is the foundation. Everything else gets built on top of it. If this video helped you, please like it, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to Wealth Masonry for more content that builds your financial future for real. Drop a comment below. Which point hit you the hardest today? I read every single one. Until next time, keep building, brick by brick.